marking this down in history just in case it actually happens. The Diamondbacks, because of course it's an Arizona sports team, just played the worst game in baseball history. May 31st, 2025, Saturday, starting at 7:10. They gave up 10 runs, allowed 16. 16. If you know baseball, that just doesn't happen ever. Like, you have to, like a complete total catastrophic failure to allow, 16 to come to the plate. Batting around twice, That's just, yeah. To the Nationals, who are, they have, a worse record than we do. And this is the year, by the way, where the Diamondbacks, I'm marking this down just in case it goes as bad as what I think it's going to go. This is the year where the Diamondbacks are expected to, quote-unquote, contend for the division. Of course it's an Arizona sports team. It feels like any Arizona sports team with expectations just is bound to go downhill. I don't know why this has to be this way. Why can't we just have expectations and, almost meet them enough to, it's not like we can, it feels like any Arizona sports team has expectations, and it's not like they almost meet them, but they fail. No. They, completely, totally fail in the worst way possible. And I think it's just because the Suns left such a bad taste in my mouth that I'm thinking that the Diamondbacks are really just going to make this one of the, history's most insanely terrible baseball games. Hopefully our boys can get it together and take this moment and be like, okay, so this is the worst we've ever played, and this is what happens, and I quote, when you don't bring your full 100%. Okay? Listen to me, this is for people that actually want to play a sport. Bring your full 100% effort every time, right? And your full concentration every time. Because then if you don't, and no matter what you're doing, you're gonna lose. No matter what sport you're playing, you're gonna lose. Right? So even if you're, and I quote, better and more talented, right, you are not good enough to bring 80%. Alright? There is no player in any sport ever, I don't care what their name is, that's good enough to bring 80%. Let that be a lesson to those who think that they can, just kind of mail it in or whatever, or play a little, play less effort, right? Because you can still get beat if you're not bringing it. That is the biggest lesson to learn in sports, really. But yeah, I'm just sitting here. The game's obviously still going on. I guess you wouldn't know that. I'm you think? You think they're gonna play the worst baseball game ever in history? I really hope not. But I wouldn't be surprised if an Arizona sports team. I'm gonna look it up. See what's the contenders for worst, and in each sport too. I'm gonna look up each sport and see if Arizona. I bet you an Arizona team has a contender. Is in contention for worst ever played, worst. There's probably a lot of worst football. Oh yeah, or worst basketball. Oh no. I want to see just how bad, just really how terrible everything can go, yeah. It's your average everyday Arizona sports fan experience. Thinking about how probably every single one of our teams probably has probably played one game where it's wow, that was the worst I've ever seen anybody play. What happened? Anyway.